Are you ready for your length retention tips so you can start gaining inches and stop seeing your hair breaking off? Hi, I'm Scarlett, the founder of Wonder Curl, a natural hair care line for all textures of natural hair that keeps your hair hydrated so that you can retain length. And I also offer hair care tips and advice right here on this channel. So if you're like, I want this, then be sure to like and follow, and also shoot me some comments down below. And just for a little bit of proof, I want to show you, this is Nate. She was my hair model back in December 2023. She came to me with extreme heat damage and a lot of breakage. Her hair was very uneven. We didn't do anything to her hair that day, but you can see after we put the Wonder Curl products in her hair, just how hydrated and juicy her hair looks. So you can tell that already these are products that's going to help her to retain length by keeping her hair hydrated. So the first thing, as I've mentioned, is hydration. Hydration is key to length retention. Hydrated hair maintains its elasticity so it doesn't become brittle and break. So how you do that is by shampooing your hair, using a cleansing shampoo, not these hydrating, glow poo, moisturizing, all of that. That's only going to make your hair drier because it causes product buildup. What you want are cleansing shampoos, something that's going to remove all of the products, the oils, the gunk from your hair. It's also going to help your cuticle, the outermost layer of your hair, to lift so it can absorb moisture. This is how we get hydration, right? Notice like if we just splash water on our faces, we're wet, but when we drink water, we feel hydrated. That is your hair. You want to get hydration into your hair. The next step is whenever you shampoo, you always want to follow up with a conditioner. Conditioners are meant to lubricate the strands. So people who are like, oh, but I co-wash. Don't do that because again, co-washing is not washing your hair. That's like using lotion to wash your body. That doesn't make sense. Conditioners do not clean your hair and they're going to just coat the strands and give you more product buildup. So you want to shampoo first and then follow up with a conditioner because the conditioners are going to help start to smooth the cuticle down. Smoothing the cuticle is how you lock that moisture into your hair. The next step is your leave-in. I know like some people like you might use like a 2-in-1, like one of those products like you don't need. I always me personally, and I always recommend using a separate leave-in from your styler because the leave-in is going to, again, like your conditioner, a leave-in conditioner is going to lock that moisture into your hair by coating the strands and helping the cuticle to seal. And the difference with like a rinse out conditioner is that, well, it rinses out. So it just starts softening your hair, but a leave-in conditioner, because you're leaving that in your hair, it stays on your hair. So the next step, if you want, and that's optional, is applying a styler to your hair. Like I used a moisturizing hair pudding in the Get Set Hair Jelly on my hair. I just did a wash and go because I like to keep my hair defined. But if you don't do that, like if you maybe just leave your hair in twists or braids, you don't do defined styles, you can just stop with the leave-in. But if you like to, let your hair out and it's humid, then you want to add a styler to it. But that part is optional. And the final step is heat drying. I cannot express how important this is. I never, ever, ever, ever air dry my hair because you can get hygral fatigue. This is when your hair is over moisturized. Now you might be like, but I always air dry and I never notice a difference. Here's the thing. If you find out you start to have like stringy pieces of hair, parts of your hair that is just straight and stringy, it's limp, it's not doing anything, that is a sign of hygral fatigue, especially if you don't have heat damage, but it looks like it. That is a sign. So heat drying by sitting under a hooded hair dryer or using a diffuser. I like to do both. I sit under a hooded dryer until my hair is as dry as it can get, and then I use a diffuser to spot dry my hair. I want to go back to Nate because I showed you what her before looked like. And then in March, she showed me this picture of her hair, March 2024, of the progress that she was getting. And then this past Friday, September 28th, I think that was 2024. This is what her hair looks like today. I am blown. And she says that she's been using the Wonder Curl products and she's been following my tips. So I know what I'm talking about. So if you're like, oh my God, I want more. So there are two things you can do. You can head over to wondercurl.com, take the curly hair quiz, and that's going to give you your hair. It's going to give you product recommendations as well as give you hair tips and education on how you should be caring for your particular hair. Or if you want to go into a deep dive, you can always book a hair consult with me. The link is in the bio to give you more information.